If you spend more than 4 hours a day sitting, your body is slowly adapting to that shape. But in this video, we're going to use that same chair to reverse the damage in just 7 minutes. We aren't just stretching randomly. We are going to scientifically counterbalance the compression in your lumbar spine. First, we will release the hip flexors that pull your back out of alignment. Then, we'll mobilize the thoracic spine, and finally, decompress the lower back. Here is your daily reset button. Welcome to Primetime Wisdom. The silent epidemic of our age isn't what we eat or how much we sleep. It's how much we sit. If you are over 60, the damage from prolonged sitting is not just stiffness. It's a slow architectural change in your body. Your muscles and connective tissues have what scientists call memory. When they spend 8 hours a day in a 90-degree angle, they shorten and harden. This is tissue creep. Your hips get tight, your chest collapses, your head juts forward, and your lower back is stuck supporting the load. This leads to that aching stiffness when you stand up, and the constant background soreness that defines your day. But there is great wisdom in knowing that the solution is often found right where the problem began. If you use your chair to cause the damage, you can use your chair to fix it. This is a targeted routine. We are not just reaching for our toes. We are intentionally unwinding the 3 major stress points created by years of sitting. Before we begin, find a stable, non-rolling chair. A kitchen chair is perfect. You want your feet flat on the floor. Take a moment now. Sit tall. Find the balance point on your sit bones. If you find this practical approach to health and longevity useful, please take a moment to subscribe to Primetime Wisdom. We are dedicated to providing the precise, actionable advice that helps you live better and wiser. Let's begin with the biggest culprit, the hip flexors. Sitting shortens the muscles at the front of your hips. When they shorten, they tilt your pelvis forward, constantly pulling your lower back into an uncomfortable arch. That tension is often misdiagnosed as purely a back problem. This move is designed to forcefully, yet gently, extend and lengthen those muscles. We call this move 1, the chair lunge. Slide forward so you are sitting only on the very front edge of your chair. If your seat is too soft, put a firm cushion or a folded towel underneath you. Now, take your right leg and shift your weight to your left hip. Drop your right knee back and down toward the floor. You are using the chair edge as leverage. The knee should be pointing straight down. Your body should be upright, not leaning forward. What should you feel? A deep, sustained stretch along the front of your right hip and thigh. This is the spot. Hold this. We are aiming for a therapeutic 2-minute hold on each side. The first 30 seconds are uncomfortable. The next 60 seconds are where the tissue starts to adapt. Breathe deep. With every exhale, try to let that right hip sink just a fraction of an inch lower. Remember, we are not pushing into sharp pain. We are inviting length back into a muscle that has forgotten how long it is supposed to be. We tend to neglect this area because it is harder to reach. But releasing the hip flexors may be the single most effective way to improve lower back comfort. If you can only do 1 minute, that is fine. But aim for the 2. Think of this as erasing the memory the chair has programmed into your body. Now slowly bring the right knee back up, pause for a few seconds. Notice the difference between the right hip and the left. That feeling of openness is the start of true correction. Let's move to the left side. Shift your weight slightly to the right hip. Drop the left knee back and down. Square your shoulders over your hips. Check your posture. Are you slouching? Sit tall. You are actively trying to stand up even while seated. If you feel instability in your knee, pull the leg back slightly so the stretch is entirely in the front of the hip. This routine is about consistency. Doing this once is nice. Doing it every morning is truly transformative. You are halfway through the second side. Remember to breathe deep into your belly. Oxygen fuels the repair and helps the tissues release tension. We are retraining the body to accept a taller, more neutral posture. That's 2 minutes dedicated to fixing the foundational tightness caused by sitting. Slowly return to the starting position. Our next movement addresses a common source of sharp back and hip pain, the piriformis and the glutes. When the deep glute muscles tighten, they can compress the sciatic nerve, leading to that radiating ache down the leg. We need to open up the deep posterior hip joint. This is move 2, the seated figure 4 *. While seated tall, lift your right ankle and cross it over your left knee. Your leg should look like the number 4. If this position is already stretching you deeply, stay here. If you need more intensity, keep your back straight and lean forward very slightly from your hips. Do not round your shoulders. The movement comes from hinging at the waist. You should feel this stretch deep in the right buttock and hip. For many people, this is a profound release. If you find one side is dramatically tighter than the other, that is very common. We often shift our weight or cross our legs one way habitually. Make a note of which side needs more attention. Spend an extra 30 seconds there next time. Why is sitting so damaging to the piriformis? Because the muscle is actively holding your femur in place while you sit. It never gets a chance to relax and lengthen fully. This targeted stretch, held for 2 minutes per side, tells that muscle it's safe to let go. Now, slowly release the right leg. Take a moment to wiggle your hips. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Sit tall. Engage your core gently to stabilize your spine. If you are leaning forward, ensure you are maintaining a neutral spine, a long straight line from the tailbone to the crown of your head. This protects your lumbar spine while maximizing the stretch in your glute. Think about the quality of movement here. We are replacing stiffness with mobility. We are actively choosing to build physical independence. This is not just about feeling good today. It's about being able to bend, twist, and walk comfortably next year. Slowly release the left leg back down. We have now addressed the hips and glutes. The bottom half of the problem is solved. Now we must address the top half, the spine itself. Sitting collapses the middle and upper back, what we call the thoracic spine. This is the area most responsible for good posture. When it gets stiff, you lose the ability to twist and look behind you. This can make driving or simply reaching for something on a shelf difficult. Our third set of movements focuses on mobility. We will blend 2 moves for total thoracic freedom. This is *Tommy Move 3, the thoracic twist and side bend. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Sit tall. Place your right hand on the back of the chair or the right armrest. Place your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Take a deep breath in, sitting as tall as you can. As you exhale, gently twist your upper body to the right, using your hands for leverage. Look over your right shoulder. This is a gentle therapeutic twist. We are trying to mobilize the spine, not force it. Hold for 30 seconds. Feel the movement originate from your mid-back, not your lower back. The lower back is designed for stability. The thoracic spine is designed for rotation. Now return to center. Now, the side bend. Raise your right arm straight up overhead. Slowly, gently lean your body to the left. You should feel a stretch along the entire right side of your torso, from your hip to your armpit. This opens up the lateral connective tissue, often tightened by slouching. Hold for 30 seconds. Return to center and switch sides. Left hand goes to the back of the chair or armrest. Right hand goes to the outside of the left knee. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale and twist gently to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Imagine yourself driving or looking at something on the passenger seat. This range of motion is crucial for safe, confident movement. We tend to neglect side-to-side and rotational movements in daily life. This is your insurance policy against stiffness. Return to center. Raise your left arm overhead. Lean gently to the right. Feel the space you are creating between your ribs and hips. This decompression is vital. We want to be long and light, not compact and heavy. Return to center. We have addressed the hips and the mid-spine. Now for the final, most satisfying movement, directly addressing the lumbar compression, the payoff we promised when we started. We are going to decompress the lower back itself. This is move 4, the seated cat-cow decompression. Scoot slightly forward on your chair. Place your hands lightly on your knees. We are going to exaggerate two key postures. First, the cat pose. Drop your chin toward your chest, round your entire back, like a frightened cat. Pull your belly button in and feel the stretch across your entire back chain. Hold for a slow count of 5. You are gently pulling apart the vertebrae in your lower back. Now, the cow pose. Lift your chest, arch your lower back slightly, and gently look up toward the ceiling. Pull your shoulder blades together. This contracts the muscles in the back, reminding them how to support your upright posture. Hold for a slow count of 5. We are flowing between these two extremes. Round, breathe out, stretch the back. Arch, breathe in, activate the chest. Repeat this flow 10 times. This pumping action is key. It lubricates the spinal joints and encourages the healthy exchange of fluids within the discs. This simple, repetitive motion is one of the most powerful things you can do for an aching lower back. Once you have completed 10 full cycles, return to a neutral spine. Now let's maximize the decompression. Sit tall. Place your hands firmly on the armrests, or if your chair has no rests, place your hands on the seat beside you. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, press down into your hands and slightly lift your hips off the chair. It only needs to be an inch or two. Hold this armrest press for 5 seconds. You are briefly using your arm strength to transfer your weight, giving your lumbar spine a moment of absolute rest and decompression. This simple maneuver may feel like the most impactful moment of the entire routine. Slowly lower back down. Repeat the armrest press 2 more times. 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down. You have now completed the core 7-minute mechanical reset. But perhaps you are thinking, what if I have a condition like osteoporosis? What if I have knee issues that make the figure 4 painful? Or what if my desk chair is deep and cushiony? These are important questions. This routine is designed for general mobility, but always adapt to your body's specific wisdom. If you have been diagnosed with osteoporosis or osteopenia, be extremely gentle with the twisting motion of move 3. Focus on smaller, controlled twists rather than large, sweeping movements. The goal is mobilization, not strain. For knee pain, especially during move 2, the seated figure 4, do not try to lean forward. Keep your back completely upright. You will still get the stretch in the glute without putting excess torque on the knee joint. If crossing your leg is still too painful, place the ankle on the opposite thigh, but let the knee drop down only as far as is comfortable. Never push into sharp shooting pain. What if your chair is too deep? Slide forward until you are supported only by the front edge. You need to be able to access the ground and freely move your legs. If your chair is too low, place a firm pillow on the seat. You want your hips slightly higher than your knees to promote a neutral pelvic tilt. You are aiming for leverage and stability in all these moves. Remember, the goal of this routine is consistency over intensity. 7 minutes is a commitment, but it's a commitment that pays out dividends in comfort, strength, and confidence. This is not a miracle cure, but it is a science-backed preventative action. When you make time for these movements, you are sending a powerful signal to your brain and your body that you value your physical comfort and your independence. Every movement you perform today, the hip opening, the spinal rotation, the decompression, directly contributes to activities like getting out of bed easily, reaching overhead, and standing without that initial lurch of pain. You are actively training your body to resist the decay associated with prolonged stillness. The greatest legacy we can build is the freedom to live life on our own terms, without pain dictating our choices. Health after 60 is not about avoiding problems. It's about having the wisdom to address them efficiently. Make this routine a habit. Do it before breakfast. Do it during your lunch break. Just do it every day. Like this video if you feel that instant sense of relief and improved posture. Subscribe to Primetime Wisdom and ring that notification bell so you never miss another piece of practical, evidence-based advice designed specifically for this golden phase of life. The wisdom of age is learning that movement is the ultimate medicine. Invest those 7 minutes in yourself today. You deserve to move well and live long.